Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. If you're watching this, you're probably preparing to start your next academic journey. Congratulations! The first few days in particular can be very nerve-wracking and can come with many questions. In this video, I hope to be able to ease some of those nerves, as well as provide some insight into what your first few days might look and feel like. So, let's get started. In my program, the first 2 days were really just orientation days where we had an opportunity to get to know our classmates, get to know campus, understand the resources available to us, graduation requirements, and much more. Everything that you would come to expect with a new campus and new people. Well, that in itself can be a lot. I'm sure lots of you are really kind of trying to find out what the first day of actual coursework will look and feel like, what you're supposed to know or expected to know, and things like that. So let's dive into that. I want to start off by saying, and this is important, you do not need to know all of the muscles, the bones, the diseases, the techniques, or anything like that on day one. Do not stress about that. Your professors want you to have some sort of baseline from your prerequisite coursework beforehand and at least expect you to be familiar with some terms, but realistically, they understand that they're going to be teaching you a good majority of the content again. So just remember, all of your classmates are coming from different schools, they have different majors, their professors even within that same coursework might have emphasized one part of, say, anatomy, for example, when at another school, one of your classmates might have emphasized a different part of anatomy. The professors at PT school are aware of this, and that's why lots of the fundamental coursework like anatomy, movement science, everything that's really basic to the field of physical therapy is front-loaded in the program. That way they understand that your cohort has a baseline to move forward from. With that being said, take the next couple weeks before your program starts just to relax before you spend the next couple years with some intense studying. When it comes to the first day and essentially week of your class load, each school will be different in how they kind of schedule things out, but for the most part, your professors will most likely start out with outlining some of their expectations for you, as well as what you can expect of them as they start to ease you into the course load throughout the week. Now, as it progresses, both throughout the week as well as the following weeks, the intensity of the content is going to pick up more and more, and at times it might feel a little bit too much, and that's okay. As with essentially all healthcare professions, the foundational coursework can quite literally feel like drinking water from a fire hose. You will be cramming so much information into your head over just a few months that sometimes it doesn't always stick right away. It might even take multiple attempts to try and learn over time. As a result, some of the studying methods that you might have used in your undergraduate studies might not be working as well as they used to. This may make you feel almost out of place, like you don't even belong in the program. A phenomenon called imposter syndrome. If you are already familiar with imposter syndrome, feel free to take a look at the timestamp right here to skip ahead past this portion. For those of you who do want to know a little bit about imposter syndrome, I'll give you a quick, brief explanation. Imposter syndrome is a common phenomenon in high-achieving individuals when they reach a certain period or moment of self-doubt or failure, at least self-perceived failure, that makes them believe that they are in the wrong, not in the correct place, even when what is happening in reality is success. While you may fall into this trap, take a moment to remember that you went through a lengthy application process to get into school, and these schools wouldn't have chosen you if they didn't believe you had what it takes to make it through. Similarly, understand that as a growing physical therapist and a fully licensed physical therapist down the road, You will not ever truly master any of the content necessarily because there's always an opportunity to learn more. Just try your best to trust in the process and know that your professors as well as classmates will be there to support you along the way in becoming the best physical therapist you can be. All in all, take the time that you have leading up to your program start date to take some time and enjoy doing what makes you happy. Believe me, you will have more than enough time to study and you won't be behind if you don't end up studying before your program starts. Congratulations again on making it into DPT school, and I hope that your first day and week go really well. It will fly by before you know it. If you want to take some time to think about your studying techniques and methods before school starts, make sure to check out my studying technique video for lectures, as well as if you want to check out what a day in the life of a DPT student looks like, make sure to check out my playlists down below. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to see more content down the road. Thank you so much for watching. This has been KBDPT, and I'll see you all in the next video.